efforts in all sorts of ways to make things better in 1993.
For 16 years, residents and visitors to Winter Park, Colorado have witnessed the celebration of Song and Light on Christmas. Santa Claus led a procession of 80 torch-carrying skiers down the slope. The skiers gathered to make a magnificent shimmering Christmas tree in the middle of the slope, and below the tree, more glowing torches spelled out the word joy. Thousands gathered at the base of the mountain to witness the spectacle and sang Christmas carols around a bonfire.
Oh, it's just beautiful there.
Right.
They've got plenty of something we didn't get this Christmas.
Snow.
Snow.
Yeah.
But we've got lots of cold temperatures. Will it ever warm up? Larry Cosgrove will have our weekend forecast.
Right. It's cold, bitterly cold. Not the temperature so much, but the wind chill factor. Let's put together a regional map of wind chills and tell you how cold it really is. First, here's Doppler 3 radar. You see there's no snowfall out there. Whatever snow is occurring is over Lake Erie. We have a wind chill chart to show you. We'll do that right now. And that has a pattern here of -degree weather down to our south and west. We can pop it up for you, can't we? Sure we can. -11-degree wind chill factor right now at Mansfield. 1 degree at Cleveland, even though right now in Cleveland it's at 23 degrees. There's one great thing about cold, dry weather. You can see that beautiful skyline in a terrific way. Fair to partly cloudy skies across the area early tonight. Great look out there for Christmas time, right? And this should persist throughout the evening hours. Now, later on, though, we'll get some clouds and flurries coming into the region, so it may not be quite as picture postcard perfect tomorrow morning to wake up. Here's what we have in Cleveland right now. Had a cold day out there. 23 degrees temperature, 50% relative humidity. West wind 14, gusting at 21 miles per hour. Your barometer rising at 30.22 inches. The high temperature earlier at 35, morning low at 20. Now, it should be 35 and 22, near normal, and guess what? No snowfall officially. But some should be coming at least north and east of Cleveland. And I'll tell you why. What we have in a radar summary here shows a pattern of snow building up off of Lake Erie and heading eastward. Now you notice it stops around Chagrin Falls, maybe up towards Paynesville. It's very light snow. It's not really going to stick. Maybe by Ashtabula and Jefferson they may get 3 or 4 inches. So take great caution driving up the shoreway east and northeast toward Erie and Buffalo. We'll get a lot more snow that way. Our satellite situation shapes up great. The situation we've got here is cold, dry air coming in from Canada. You see all the moisture here is tracking to our south and east. That's the reason why Nashville and Cincinnati get a white Christmas, and we missed out because we had no moisture ahead of our strong cold front. Behind it, you get high pressure, and that's your remark for a fair to partly cloudy, cold and dry weekend. So what kind of weekend? Going out the door tomorrow to turn that gift back to your store? Not as windy, but it will be colder. Temperatures primarily will be in the lower 20s for highs, partly sunny sky, and a lot of cars out on the road. I wonder why. Sunshine Sunday, a bit milder near 30, but the wind's picking up once again, so a low wind chill factor on Sunday afternoon. The cold air we have doesn't really go a long way. The temperature pattern for tomorrow feature principally teens, 20s, near 30 statewide. You see down to our south and west gets a little bit warmer in the plain states. That warm air tries to bring its way back in, so that by Monday we may be near 40. But long term it still gets colder. Figures we're going into late December and January. Very cold storm over Labrador, another one off the Pacific coast. In between, look at the flow of air from Canada and jet stream winds. With a pattern like this, sometimes you get Alberta Clipper type storms, so there may be some snow hidden out there, but for right now, we can tell you pretty much next week, it's going to be cold. Figure it out. Here's your Doppler 3 weather forecast then for Christmas night. Partly cloudy, breezy, oh yes, colder. Temperatures down to about 15. Then for tomorrow, partly cloudy and cold, the high at 22. For tomorrow night, calling for fair and cold down to 10, and your Doppler 3 extended. It warms up just a bit as stated Sunday and Monday. Then it promptly falls back to where it belongs Wednesday, 29 for a high, 14 for a low. Might be some snow coming along Wednesday night or Thursday, but that's an unofficial forecast on my part.
Planning on taking some presents back there, Larry?
Oh, yeah. Not really, no. I'm pleased with what I got. But I figure some folks may turn back to the stores tomorrow. What do you think?
And they'll have a nice dry drive. Well, I'm still going to have my Christmas tomorrow. You didn't have much of a Christmas yet, did you? You had to kind of sneak it in between shows.
Well, I snuck it in. That's the way to do it, you know?
Good.
It's always wonderful giving the weather and Christmas.
So I've got a nice Christmas day ahead of me according to you.
You have a great one.
And I appreciate it.
Okay.
You can call me up tomorrow and wish you Merry Christmas again.
Okay.
Thanks, Larry.
We will.
Okay.
Still ahead. A renewal of one of last year's fiercest playoff rivalries as the Knicks. Just what were the hot items Santa distributed to all the good little boys and girls this morning?
Well, reporter John Pertzborn donned his overcoat and set out to see if Santa made good on all those Christmas promises.
It was the moment millions of children asking you to
Show us your toys!
I'm John Pertzborn for NBC News.
Well, were you pretty satisfied with everything you got? Mm-hmm. Good. I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, we're satisfied. Thank you very much.
Upstairs
And
stuffing ourselves.
you're holding out till tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got to give it. Well, that's the news for this Christmas night. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great evening, everyone. And Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Hark, how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ding and the bowl, ding dong ding dong, that is the song. Whistle ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of the cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising their sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Hey, while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. All loving and all without end. Dear Colonel John, to every home. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ding and the phone, ding dong ding dong, that is the song. Sweet whistle ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of the cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Every while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry.